Tell me what would happen if at all you were to walk into Eden as a fallen world. And Eden, like just one little island of rich, of wholesome people that are not subject to the fall, right? Basawang, like an Eve, an Adam and an Eve that did not sin. But around them is a world that did sin. And so they're the only island on the earth that has God. Forever young people that don't age, that don't die. Immortals. The immortals. What would you do? What would you do when you've got an Eden island in a world of people that are just around, aging and dying and whatnot? Yeah, no, you would basically perform an Ezekiel 38-39 type of conquest. In other words, you would seek to plunder that. You would seek to grab that booty. You would seek to grab that spoil, because it's not even spoil per se, but you would try to eradicate it. You would try to break into that camp and take those women for yourselves and make them wives, because they would still be beautiful at 50, at 60, at 80, at 90, in a way that your 50, 80, 90, 100-year-olds are just done for. Their wombs are not working anymore, and physically they don't look quite what they look like in their glory years. So there would be an epidemic of rape of these women. There would be an epidemic of breaking in. There would always be a war effort around them. Well, the cup of staggering that Jerusalem is exactly that, because it is the preserved land that is more like so much like Eden in the Middle East. And the body of Christ is also much like Eden. Even though we don't have a lingering eternity with it, like basically even though we don't not die, we have an immortality awaiting us. And so we are encircled. And especially in these last days with the apostasy walking at everybody, by a crazy battalion of Ezekiel 38-39 mindsetters who are out here on some, we're gonna go and grab booty, plunder, and spoil. We are going to go and ravage the women because they don't age. We are going to go and kill the men because they're the only ones that can make thoroughbred children that are also getting born pure and not conceived in iniquity. So we're gonna go and take them. Well, God has seen it fit to give me an Edenesque, if you will, like foreshadowing disposition, in that ever since people saw it fit to freeze my life so I can go nowhere, He has refused that I should age. I'm 41 today. Do you understand? Yeah, and so as a result, fallen men who don't know the Lord are trying to plunder me. They're trying to lay me waste. They're casting lots for my garment like they did with Christ. And that's why we're leaving you full of rape.